Buddy, Draymond said that when you walked in, you were walking a little pep in your step, like you were walking a little bit different today. Was there something just about this day that you felt like, okay, you were going to get it going?
Tell Draymond I'm playing a big game tonight. No, but I was just locked in, just trying to find my joy. And I've never been in a situation before, and just trying to seize the moment and relish the moment, and just be in the moment at the same time, and enjoy the moment. And it was fun. A lot of nerves at first though, so I gotta be myself. If I'm not acting normal in the locker room, everybody, it's not normal. So just trying to be myself. But tonight was fun. All glory to God.
How'd you get rid of those nerves? Was that just that first shot going in? That do it or?
I was talking to Loon earlier, and I was like, man, I'm so glad I'm starting tonight because I don't know how it being coming to the bench, because coming to the bench for the Game 7 is being really hard, So just starting to get all the jitters out. It's a childhood dream, We all talk about Game 7s. We all want to play in Game 7s, but actually playing in the Game 7 and getting prepared for it is one of the hardest things ever. And I'm just, thank God for my mom and everybody that prepared me, put me in a situation that I can be prepared, being mentally and spiritually prepared for this. And my teammates, of course, Jimmy and Steph and Dray, those vets, they've been in the fire before and they know what it's like, and just follow their lead.
Steph and Klay over the years have talked about what it's like to be in the zone where it feels like the basket's enormous and everything's going in. What does it feel like for you tonight when you get hot like that?
Yeah.
And unrelated, what did Jimmy say to you after the game?
It was being in the zone is very spiritual, just you and that rim and the net and the ball, and you just figuring it out. And sometimes you put anything up and it just goes in, but just being at peace with your game. No, Jimmy didn't say nothing to me yet. I'm not gonna get on Jimmy yet. I'm gonna keep it calm. But today I had to feel this role in for them in the first half. He was slacking, but we all weathered the storm, and it was a great team win collectively. Everybody they did everything in spurts, and we finally get out of the zone.
You talk about being in the zone when you made that 40-footer.
Yeah. When I shot it, I know I had a chance, and I didn't know it was going there. I know I had a chance, and it was, like I say, I always want to give it a chance. And I felt when that opened up, when I went in, that just helped me really come more relaxed. And I didn't celebrate too much because I know we had 3 more quarters to go.
You mentioned it's your first time through it with this team. What was Draymond's speech like last night? What did that mean, just hearing that and knowing about this team, knowing about him, and have him talk about his own accountability, talk about what this means to him and to everybody?
It just shows true leadership. That's what it's meant. That's what leadership is about. He let us know that in Game 6 he wasn't being himself, and I'm sure y'all talked to him what he said, but just him just letting us know what we had to do to complete this mission tonight, and it was fun listening to him. And just like I say, I wanted to play right then because it gave me so much chills. It was very emotional, and guys was nodding their head, and when a guy like that speak, who's won 4 championships, who's been in the finals 6 times, he know what it takes to win. And just having that confidence and phone his lead, he's just true professional, true leader, and a true example.
But his zone defense turned out to be a big part of this series tonight on both ends of the floor. What can you say about how you guys defended them and how y'all attacked their zone?
We finally cracked the make shot to get the zone. They stopped playing the zone. That was the deal, but we couldn't figure it out. And then after that, I think tonight we used Steph different, and we didn't kept him on the ball, and we was able to adjust to a lot of things. And like I say, for you to be a zone, you got to make shots. And we made shots, and we took them out of it, and we forced them to guard our players like Steph and Jimmy. And we know that they're all world in that categories, and we're just trying to make them go one-on-one against our best players.
All right, we're ready for Jimmy.
Here we go. Thank you.
What is the difference as far as mentality going into a Game 7, the environment? What actually does change?
The stakes are just higher. We know it's win or go home. That's probably that's just it. The game plan kind of stays the same. It's still basketball at the end of the day, but we know the stakes are higher. This is for our season. One game and move on to the next round. That's what you dream about as a kid, being able to play in environments like this.
Is there any need to actually talk to some of the younger guys about those higher stakes, or is it just take it like another game?
For sure. We talk about it, not just the young guys, for everybody. Just know how important the game is, how important every possession is, how important all the small things are going to be in this game. We talked about it as a team, and not just the young guys, it's for everybody. And I think we're ready, we're locked in, we have the right approach. Should go out there and execute.
Could you talk about Steven Adams' impact and how they were able to play zone and kind of hide him on the offensive end? How are you guys able to, I guess, going forward in Game 7 and attacking it that way? We
talked about it today and last night, how we can attack the zone and different things like that. He's been playing well. He's been having a huge impact for the team. We got to counteract that, and like I said, we've been game planning, and we got to go out there and execute the game plan.
Steve mentioned yesterday you thought you'd probably get more minutes given the rebounding situation. Given the way this series has gone, how do you sort of view that challenge?
I mean, I'm always ready. Rebounds what I do. I'm excited about this game and trying to make an impact. Like I said, it's always fun to go out there and play games like this and to go get somebody like Adams and Sengun and all those guys who are great rebounders. I want to try to leave my mark. So I'm looking forward to it, and whatever happens, I'll be ready.
You talked about the higher stakes. What lessons can you take from past Game 7s?
Just that, it's going to be a lot of adversity and different things that happen in the game. Momentum can swing our way, their way, but if you stay even keel and keep your head down, keep working, good things can happen. If you go down 10, go down 12, I don't mean the game is over. That you can always get back into a game, and you got to keep fighting to the end.
Do you have any specific memory of the Game 7 here in 18?
Yeah, I remember us being down like about 15 at halftime, something around there. Nobody was, I was a young player. I was kind of like, oh, what's happening? But nobody on our team never panicked. Everybody was calm. Like, I knew we was going to win the game. And we came out the second half, and the third quarter, we kind of blitzed them and got back into the game. And it was our game for the rest of the way. So that's kind of what I remember.
Durant got you that.
Yeah, that helped a whole lot. Klay too. Yeah.
Any different vibe now that it's Game 7?
Not right now. We're probably just a little bit more locked in, but it's a basketball game at the end of the day.
How much time have you guys spent specifically on the zone? That's been a big talking point for us, at least the last couple of days.
We spent some time on it. I think we're just overcomplicating it to what it really is. It seems as if from the film, a lot of times they don't even know what they're doing in the zone. They're just trying to follow Steph around and kind of match up in space. So we just need to simplify things, which we've done. So I think we'll be ready tonight.
Do you feel like, not you personally, but your team is a little hesitant or indecisive against the zone? That's what it seems like. What?
I think so, because I think a lot of people are trying to just like figure out what they're doing, and so we're trying to process that plus just playing. So I think the last couple of days we've figured out what they're doing, so now it's just making plays out there.
Have you been able to, pick the brains of some of your veteran teammates about what to expect in a Game 7?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it collectively as a group. Obviously, all the guys that have Game 7 experience, Steph, Jimmy, Dray, Loon, Gary, all guys that have played in Game 7s before. Just a little bit more mental focus than anything. Obviously, on the road, there'll probably be a little bit more pressure on Houston than us. But I think we're ready for it because we have the experience.
Given Gary's defensive skills, does it complicate things if he can't play? I know he's questionable.
I think it complicates things, but it just requires everybody else to step up, just like any other injury. It's Game 7. It's win or go home. Whoever we have or we don't have, we're just going to roll with it and give it our best shot.
All right, we got